Hi, good evening. Good evening, TikTok. Good evening, YouTube. It's great to connect with you this evening again. And let's start asking your questions. Start asking your questions, please, in the chat. Good evening on TikTok and good evening on YouTube. Please start asking your questions if you want to know why did you really get sick from a new Germanic medicine perspective, from the body, mind, and spirit perspective. Good evening. Hi. So great to see you. I'm starting my evening with my high absorbable magnesium. It has a lovely taste. It went on the side. It has a lovely taste of wild strawberry. We have another one as well. Good evening, Adrian. It's so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. So, yeah. Ask any questions in the chat, please. Okay. And good evening on YouTube as well. I'm going to start my drink. I can see the first questions coming in regards to diabetes, because yesterday you also asked me when I came on with Elena. You asked me about diabetes, and I'm going to make my drink, and we're diving deep in, okay? And we will understand why diabetes from a new Germanic medicine perspective, from a holistic perspective, body, mind, and spirit, and why do you have why did you really get diabetes? And my husband keeps on telling me, oh, you're eating so much honey, and aren't you afraid that you will get diabetes? You know, you don't get diabetes from eating sugar, or you don't get diabetes from eating honey. That is really, but of course his mindset, his system of beliefs, it is like that. But what's happening really in your body, you have that imbalance in your blood sugar, and especially in the blood sugar regulation. Also, your pancreas and your insulin response are under a huge stress. Okay. Your entire cells in the body are struggling, to absorb that glucose efficiently. Your body is trying to fight fatigue. You're thirsty all the time. Your weight fluctuates and so on. So this is what is happening in your body. Good evening. Drop in the chat, where are you connecting from, which country? Okay, I'm very curious. And of course, diabetes is the body signaling difficulty. It's the way where it says SOS. It's a difficulty in receiving and using the sweetness of life. Arizona, great to see you. British Columbia in Canada. Hello, good evening, everyone. Yes, it's so lovely to connect with you. How's been your day, UK? Well, it's so amazing to connect with you in the UK. Normally, very few people in the UK, but yeah, good vibe. Good evening, everyone. It's so great to see you. So it's your diabetes is your body signaling, it's signaling that you sweetness of life, the energy of life. Holland, wow, that's amazing. It's so good to see you. um, okay, and let's see here on the YouTube as well. Great to see you. And yeah, we're talking about diabetes, and it was body, mind, and spirit. We discussed the body as well. In your mind, what is really happening there? It's a lot of chronic stress. It's a lot of pressure that you have, that rigidity, control, and your main conflict is resistance. Is that resistance or refusal to accept the sweetness of life? And that's what is happening. Okay, I can see here a question. in regards to prurigo nodules. Okay, because you're here, and I'm going to answer your question from a holistic perspective. What is happening when you have these nodules? Is chronic itchy nodules on the skin area, and it's of course thickened. It's inflamed skin. From are you scratching a lot? Please drop your questions in the chat, and let's discuss. Let's have a discussion if you raise this question. So are you scratching a lot your skin, also your nervous system? It's because the skin is in constant irritation. It's in that loop constant. Your body shows that you are having hyperactivity. Okay, and this is what's happening. Please drop in the chat. You ask the question, and I'm curious to understand what is really happening there, because these prurigo nodules are the skin expressing long-term irritation, long-term overstimulation, and this is what it is. This is why you really got them. Okay, I'm putting this. Thank you so much for the hearts. For last decade, I have weird red patches on the skin on my face. Right. Okay. And let's understand a little bit what's happening in your mind, because we discussed what's happening at the body level. Good evening. So great to see you. So great to see you. We found we were living in toxic mold. Yeah, that's also not good, not good. But let's see mind and spirit, because the body, the environment, that everything is just 1/3 why you got sick. 1/3. Mind and spirit are 2/3. Okay, so chronic stress, you have suppressed anger, and think about the people, think about the situations in your life, what is really happening there. You have that feeling, that you're irritated all the time, you're annoyed, you are constantly on the edge. Be mindful, don't lie, don't lie to yourself. Be very truthful to yourself. What difficulty do you have in relaxing, or feeling at ease in your life? That internal pressure, that internal tension, why are you not releasing it? It's causing you these nodules. Okay, you need to go deep and understand why. When irritation has nowhere to go emotionally, okay, the body, it releases it through the skin. This is what's happening. And in the moment when you'll start really understanding that, you will start the healing process. Your spirit, my lovely, why do you have these prurigo nodules? It reflects that boundaries are being crossed quite regularly, okay, and quite repeatedly. What's happening with your boundaries? Can't you say no to people which are coming energetically and trying to suck the energy from you? You have that unresolved emotional wounds. And here I have 2 videos. Thank you so much, Anna Maria. I really appreciate you. I have 2 videos on my YouTube about childhood wounds. It's a must to go. My channel is called Mahela Hegarty. Thank you so much for the roses. I really appreciate you. And tonight, well, like every night, thank you so much for the roses. Like any night, I'm coming here with information. I'm answering your questions. I'm raising awareness. I'm working, kind of, what's my word? Yeah, brainwash, but in the good sense. I'm brainwashing you on your system of beliefs. And tonight, I really appreciate any gifts that you would like to give me. I normally don't ask for that, but I will receive with gratitude all the roses, all the taps, all the hearts, everything that you are sending my way. Coming back to your ailment in your body, your soul's message is what is irritating me in my day-to-day life, and I am not addressing, kind of brushing it under the carpet. That's that kind of thinking. Okay, where do I need to be stronger or to set stronger boundaries. Where do I need to set them? Because the skin is a boundary. It's a boundary between me, between me as a person and the world outside. And when the boundaries are violated, when the boundaries are not there, the skin reacts. And this is why you've got them. When you will start understanding this and your new Germanic medicine biological conflict, which is a separation conflict, okay, with irritation, then you will start your healing. Thank you so much for the roses. I really appreciate you. And tonight, there we are, you people, my intention is to come back to you 10 times more. All the love, all the gifts, they will come back because it's with intention tonight. I normally don't ask for anything. So emotional shock, you have emotional shock and you're not very active, by the way. You ask the question, but you're not interacting. So it will be really lovely if you do ask a question. I'm interested to let's discuss. Yeah, I made 3 days citrus cleaning, 5 liter every day. What about your emotions? Yes, and I absolutely body wise cleansing, supporting with essential oils, which I'm going to do because I'm going to take my capsules right now with my drink here. And I have my VMG, my VMG, which is vitamins, minerals, and greens, and my high absorbable magnesium, which are a must in my everyday life. And I'm going to put my collagen just a little bit later. I have more water. Yes, so body-wise, cleansing, amazing. But what about your emotions? That emotional shock involving, feeling rejected, feeling attacked, feeling deeply irritated. You need to work there as well. Your skin reacts during the healing phase, okay, with itching, with nodules. This is the healing phase, whether you believe it or not. Okay, so not really. Well, but this is why you still have them, even that you do the whole detoxes in the world, until you address all of this deep and go, oh, hang on, yeah, I feel rejected. What do I need? How do I need to work with myself? That recurrent scratching, it keeps the conflict active. And from a new Germanic medicine perspective, we know that purigo nodules reflect unresolved separation. It's unresolved separation conflicts, combined with chronic irritation. You need to go deep into that. Until you resolve that, you will continue to have these nodules, even that you do 1,000,000 detoxes. Okay, so go deep. Start asking yourself questions, because people are asking, how do I heal? How do I start healing body, mind, and spirit? Essential oils. Start using lavender, and I'm going to make a capsule as I speak. Okay, I love to take lavender internally. It calms the nervous system. In your case, it will calm that itching and inflammation. Let's take the lavender. Okay, there we are, one of the most versatile oils that we have. I'm going to put about 3 drops, it's enough. However, in your case, you might not need 3. This is why personalized guidance, it's done on a one-to-one in the moment when you are buying the oils. And then I will also introduce you into my WhatsApp group, where we have loads of experts there, which will answer your questions and so on. Okay, so I thought it was candida, but up for long time and intermittent fast regularly. And again, you're only addressing the body. Do you see that you're coming back over and over again to the body? Do you see that? Intermittent fasting, whatever. So yeah, where is the mind? Where is the mind in all of this? Build what? I don't understand what you mean by build. But what I'm trying to say is that you need to address the body. Yeah, you do. Mind, which I can't see any evidence from what you said, it doesn't show me that you are starting to address the mind and spirit. My daughter appreciates your English. Kisses from Italy. Kisses. Thank you so much for the roses, Florenta. Thank you so much. Well done. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Yay. Yeah, thank you so much. Today it's about gifts. I am grateful for everything that you're sending my way. Okay, thank you so much for the roses and for the hearts. I really appreciate it. I definitely have numerous stresses on the mind. Yes, and this is where you need to work, my lovely. Get the tea tree, only doTERRA, because if you buy cheap oils from the shop, it will not help you. It will create exactly the opposite effect. You are, it says theoretically supports inflammation. You get a cheap oil from the shop and you will cause more inflammation in the body. Like an oil, it says it helps with irritation. It helps with inflamed skin. Then you buy the oils and it will create more irritation and more inflammation in your body. It says purification the skin, it will actually go the opposite. So better use nothing than using the oils from the shop, which are causing exactly the opposite effect in your body. Okay. Right. You see, because I don't see you very often, I don't know how to I don't know how to do that. Let me see exactly on the YouTube as well. If you have any questions there. No. Okay, so let's just go back there and see what is good for thinning hair. Thinning hair, and in general, we look body, mind, and spirit. Okay, the hair follicles becomes weaker. That's body. That's strictly body wise. Okay, the follicles are becoming weaker and less nourished because you don't absorb if you take supplements, if they are not high quality and therefore you're not absorbing. You have also reduced circulation to the scalp, hormonal shifts in your body. Yeah, I have my capsule here. I still have it. What about Australian oil from New Directions Aromatics? Whoever is here, Adrian or Anna Maria, can you please Google for me New Directions Aromatics? What is that? I haven't even heard about this. I haven't even heard. Is it something? Please Google and tell me right now, and tell these people which are asking. I know the company. I personally don't. I personally never heard about it. And I'm curious if they are 100% pure essential oils, because I know only 3 companies. Okay, nail fungus. I'll talk in a second. I only know 3 companies, which is doTERRA, which is the best in the world, plus the most cost effective. There is another company which went bust because it was too expensive. They were doing pure essential oils, but unfortunately they went bust because they were too expensive. And there is currently another company which is also having pure essential oils, but unfortunately they are much more expensive than doTERRA. Okay, so yeah, she's into natural oils as well, but yeah, again, it's a very adulterated and very contaminated industry. They say 100% pure, but they're not. Can you see the chest, black on white? We have a third party website whereby based on the number that we have on this bottom of the bottle, we can check the test. Aromatherapy, absolutely. Hi, dear. Lavender and tea tree oil. Can we take lavender and tea tree? Yeah, I just put lavender, and I'm going actually to put tea tree right now. Okay, tea tree. So did someone made a search on that company? Sorry, what was the oil for? well, it's just oils that I'm deepening with. But it was also for the well, for the nodules that we spoke about. But we're now talking thinning hair. And the next subject, the next question that I remember, it was on nail fungus. Okay. So with we're coming back, you have hormonal shifts. You also have like body like energy, which is what you're prioritizing survival over hair growth. This is why it's happening, what is happening in your body. Your body is under stress. The hair is very much at the first place where the vitality is going to show. So that's what it is. In your mind, let's look what conflict is there. And again, body is just 1/3. You need to address the emotions and the spirit. Okay. Mentally, it is like you have chronic worry, you have overthinking a lot, that you have that prolonged stress. You're going like in a rat race. You have burnout, a lot of burnout. Okay. How to clean emotions? With essential oils, my lovely. With essential oils, because they're going deep into the limbic system. And there you have all of those stuck emotions. You have sorrow. You have things from the childhood. You have all the emotions, you name it, they are stored in your limbic system. Go and Google right now limbic system, and this is how these oils will help you. Okay, they will go deep in there. It's scientific. It's scientific. How to apply the oils for stress? You can inhale, you can diffuse, you can take them internally. Okay. Many women develop insomnia solutions. Hello, Gary. It's lovely to see you. Wonderful to see you. How can I order? Faroes, which country do you live in? First of all, I need to clarify which country, because a lot of people from Africa are messaging me, and unfortunately, doTERRA is only in South Africa, so we can't ship to any other countries in Africa. Okay, nice to see you, Gary. Lovely to see you. Okay, so if you are in the I just feel like say it in Romanian, yeah, Arab, yeah, then we have it. So you message me, and I'm going to help you to create your own account and guide you throughout your journey. Okay, coming back to that, you have a fear of aging. You fear, you have also a fear of loss. Thank you so much for this. It's funny, but thank you. Yeah, tonight it's about presence as well, as I'm coming every evening to give you the answer to your diseases, to your questions tonight. I appreciate that. Okay. So no, I'm not going to co-host. Thank you so much. I really, honestly, you are so sweet, so sweet. We are from the UK. Mihaela is in the UK. Yeah, I'm in the UK, but it's we are all over the world. We connect from all over the world. So for your hair, I will highly recommend rosemary. I will recommend lavender, cedarwood. And why that? Because it will stimulate the scalp circulation, especially the rosemary. And I'm going to deepen actually with some rosemary. So please allow me that. It will also support the hair vitality. Rosemary, okay, and then we go to nail fungus and then insomnia. So you need to be a little bit patient, because I love to address every question that it comes in depth, not just passing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. What essential oil would you recommend for stress in the mind? Frankincense, copaiba, lavender, all of these classic ones. And I know it sounds like this, one size fits all, but they are really, really classic ones, because they calm the nervous system, and they support the healthy body. Okay, I truly like lavender, but be mindful to be pure, not from the shop, because you will not get results. So that's life. Also, message me for hair if you want more. I'm able to give like limited advice here, because I have a lot of questions. Nail fungus. Let's go to the nail fungus and see exactly what's happening there. And this is also one of my current challenges as well. I do have it. I'm working on it, and it needs time. So from the start, I'm telling you, it needs time, and it won't go in a day or two. It probably, you may need to wait about a year and a half. So nails, become thickened, probably yours as well, discolorated. It's brittle. It's, very often are weakened immune system, poor circulation as well. It's like if you're like in a damp environment, and the body shows difficulty, protecting your boundaries. And it is about the extremities, as the nail is. So nail fungus appears when the body's outer defenses, are weakened, and you are having that stagnation. What's happening in the mind? Let's see. Are you still here? Drop one in the chat, please. I want to see you're still listening. Otherwise, I'm going to insomnia, like Gary asked. I still have my capsule here, not long, and I'm going to take it. But I'm looking for one more oil. I'm going to take peppermint. Peppermint, okay? For internal use, how many drops of essential oils do we need? It depends on your ailment. It depends on your age. It depends on how long. So I can't tell you how many. I can't, because, for example, at the moment, I'm putting about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops of peppermint. But that is according to my body. For you, and you may need less, more. I don't know what you have. So don't take it. I'm still here. Lovely. Okay. So nail fungus. What's happening emotionally, mentally there? Why did you really get it? What happened in your life? Long-term stress, self-neglect. That's also, it's what happens there. You feel worn down. You're feeling overwhelmed by life. You have that difficulty of maintaining your routines, difficulty in maintaining the boundaries. And when you're tired, when you're tired of taking care of everything else, because you're taking responsibilities on your shoulders, you worry about all the people, and you carry the world on your shoulders, then it's the one who suffers is you. Spiritually, the nail fungus, it reflects that compromised personal boundaries, feeling invaded, feeling contaminated, feeling, and your questions, like for the soul, how to start. That's the question. What I need to, where am I allowing things into my life that that they don't belong in there? What boundaries need strengthening? I'm curious about your boundaries. Let's see. This is very helpful. Let me take this one. And again, I don't know what I'll do without my vitamins and minerals. This is so good. Amazing. What is your conflict there? Because every ailment and disease in our body has a conflict, apart from poisoning and accidents. So in regards to the nail, it's separation conflict with degradation and also with contamination. Because you had an emotional shock which involved like feeling dirty, feeling attacked as well, feeling devalued. And think about your life, because nails, thank you so much for the roses, for the gifts. I'm coming every single evening, every single day, evening, whatever it is in your area, to answer your questions, to be here for you, to serve you with information, to work on your mindset, and so on. So for me tonight, everyone who gifts, more than I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. So nails are that are responding during the healing phase with that problem that you have, like fungus. So the chronic stress is prolonged, and these are is showing with this visible symptom, which is the nail fungus. Okay, and from a new Germanic medicine perspective, the nail fungus reflects that unresolved separation. So, who did you separate from? Who do you have that conflict with? In combined with feeling of being attacked, like weakened boundaries. Just all of those together. Think tea tree Tea tree and oregano, very good oils. You need to apply them undiluted on the nail fungus because they are powerful antiseptics. They're also powerful cleansers, purifiers, and it supports the nail and also the skin hygiene. Thank you so much for the heart. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Oregano, again, it's a strong protective, it's our antibiotic. And normally, what is the doctor saying? Oh, take antibiotic for everything. Take antibiotics for everything. Instead of taking that and killing your microbiome and flora, intestinal flora, take oregano. And this is why. Boldness, just stay here, Jimmy, because I need to respond to Gary. I don't know if Gary, are you still here in regard to insomnia? We need to make sure that we take questions in terms. Time, use also time. Yes, you're here. Oh, you're very patient. You're very patient with me. Take time for the nail fungus. This will support a lot your immunity system, and also frankincense, which is tissue regeneration, and yeah, very good. Do you take oregano orally, topically? I'm going to deepen right now with it. I'm taking it topical. Honestly, I don't like to smell of oregano. I don't put it on my skin. I don't like it unless it is the nail. Yeah, but you won't see me putting it here. I don't like to smell of oregano. It's a very strong smell. But I do take it a lot internally. So I put about 6 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I do take it internally. The only place where I put it topically is on my nail. But on the skin, I don't know, maybe there are people who likes to smell of oregano. I don't. So insomnia, let's just look at insomnia. And I do hope that, maybe it is your friend, Gary, because you referred to, a lot of females are having these issues. But, oh, hello, Joanna. Then you don't like Mexican cuisine if you don't like oregano. I like oregano in food. Oh yeah, but not on my skin in terms of oregano oil. I just don't. Yeah, but I do love the Mexican food, and in food, the oregano, it's amazing. Pizzas and some sauces and all of that, of course, as a condiment, as a spice, I love it. But I just don't like to put it on my skin like like you normally see me using peppermint. Like I do that with peppermint. Inhale. I don't want to spill oregano. So yeah, awesome. Yeah, I do love. Yeah, Joanna, it's lovely to see you because we missed you. I don't think you've been here for quite a while. Thank you so much for the gifts. I wish you to come back to you a million times more. May God send you all the abundance to you tonight. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I'm very grateful. What's happening insomnia in the body? Of course, difficulty sleeping, staying awake, overthinking, overanalyzing, planning a million things. Is that overactive nervous system? And I don't know exactly your friend's situation. Is she menopausal? Is she not menopausal? There are these kind of things are happening there. It's hormones, stress, elevated stress hormones, especially the cortisol at night. Yeah. Post. I don't know what do you mean by post. Postmenopausal. Okay, I understand. So her body, it's stuck in the alert mode instead of the rest, relaxation mode. And insomnia in the body is forgetting how to switch off. She doesn't have that switch off button, that rest button, because she's all the time alert. In the mind, overthinking, overanalyzing, ruminating. She worries about the future, that what if loop, which is good evening, good evening, good evening. It's so great to see you. It's also replaying the day, what happened, replay, past events, fear of losing control. If she's one of those control freaks, yeah, then when the mind doesn't feel safe, it refuses to chill, it refuses to go into a deep sleep. And also we're coming like to the spirit, what's happening, like insomnia reflects lack of trust. First of thing, lack of trust, lack of surrender to life. Is that fear of stillness. If I stay in meditation, prayer, or whatever, it really comes with fear. Not that I can't stay in that. It comes with fear, with panic attacks, probably with even anxiety. So it's fear of stillness and also fear of silence. It's a big disconnection from the inner peace. It's her soul is asking. Thank you for the messages. I'm coming back to you as soon as I finish the live. What am I afraid to let go of? What happened, that I can't fully rest? What happened in my life? And this is why sleep is an act of trust. And yeah, she finds it hard, to let go. And insomnia shows where the trust is missing. This is what's happening. The conflict, New Germanic medicine conflict, it's about the fear, unresolved fear, vigilance conflict all the time. I have to stay vigilant. Let me put some more oils, please, here so I can not spill it. And then we'll discuss some more. I'm going to put Zengest, one of the oils that I deepen with for my microbiome. It's very good for digestive. Let's just put a few drops here. Thank you. I really appreciate you. And also, the brain keeps the body awake. That is what's happening in. It's lovely to see you. Thank you so much. I'm going to put some frankincense as well, as I haven't put today. So I'm going to put a few. Welcome back, Adrian. It's lovely to see you. I'm going to put a lot of drops because today I'm deepening with frankincense. So that's my capsule. It's full. It's full. And here the YouTube as well. I hope you can see it. Very good. And these capsules are amazing for people who don't like the taste, because for example, I put lemon straight in my mouth. I have absolutely no problem to just put it, that lemon, yeah, lemon essential oil. And I like to put it on my mouth rather than on a glass, because on the glass it remains on the glass, so I lose a few drops. So Gary, I recommend you lavender. I recommend you Roman chamomile for her. It will calm the nervous system. It will be, it gives that safety signal to the brain. with Roman chamomile, it deepens that emotional soothing. Very good oil. I'm going to take it right now, some Roman chamomile. It reduces that inner tension. So let's see where the Roman chamomile is. It's a 5 milliliter oil, but very, very powerful. Roman chamomile. Okay, also vetiver. Vetiver is one of our oils that we also recommend in ADHD, in autism. So yeah, what does it do? It's very grounding. So when you deepen with vetiver, it's very grounding, it's stabilizing, and it's excellent for racing thoughts, if especially those at night, which doesn't let her sleep. It also supports the breathing. And here I'm talking about frankincense. Thank you for the gifts, guys, tonight. You know, any gifts that you are feeling, that you feel to give it to me, I will really thank you and receive them with gratitude. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Gary. Thank you. Yeah, also supplements. So she needs to try this magnesium that I'm having also in my drink here. High absorbable magnesium, Meta Power recharge. Okay, so yeah, I wish her all the best, and I hope that she gets better soon. Okay, let's see other questions. Hi, anything for psoriasis? Okay, let's see. Again, a skin issue. But this is we need to analyze it deeper. Of course, in your body, everyone knows. Everyone knows, and I sometimes wonder if I should address this, because you know it's a rapid like a skin. Thing, you know, it's patches, inflammation, the skin barrier is compromised, stress, you know, all of that. And psoriasis is the skin expressing that deep internal inflammation, that it is in your body, that you are ignoring it, that irritation that it is, and you are ignoring it. You think, oh, what shall I do? I go to the doctor and gives me a million medication. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, but mind and spirit, this is where we need to deepen. This is where you need to go deep and find what is there. And we had already questions. Thank you so much for the hearts. I send them back to you. Thank you. Okay, in the mind is that long-term stress, it's emotional pressure, is suppressed anger, frustration, and we already had a few questions in regards to the skin today. You know, you're feeling criticized, judged, you're feeling hard to be accepted. Hello, Jerry. Yes, it's great to see you. So great to see you. You have inner tension with kind of with no outlet. So that's what's happening. Yeah, and when all of these emotions that you are experiencing are held inside for too long because you can't express them and you are suppressing them rather than expressing them, the skin speaks. The skin will speak to you. Okay, thank you so much for all of these hearts. Honestly, I know it means love. That's all that I know. Your spirit, you know, you are wounded. I really appreciate you, Adrian. Thank you so much. And let's just make a big cheer for everyone who donated tonight. Everyone who donated. I'm honestly thinking in time if I should raise like a humanitarian. Thank you so much for the glasses. There we are. I'm putting the glasses, not as cool, you know, like exactly like that emoji says cool. My glasses are not as cool of that. Mamma mia, that's mamma mia. Because someone, you know, they sent me one of those, but I said, what is that all about? And they said in the comments, mamma mia. And I said, I won't forget that, mamma mia. Okay, thank you for your wisdom. Gary, I appreciate you. Thank you so much as well. Thank you for tuning in when you can. I'm here every single day. Honestly, is not one day that I'm missing. So I'm here. Coming back to psoriasis, my lovely, yeah, your spirit, you're feeling rejected, you're feeling unsafe, you're feeling unsafe to be seen, and this goes to the childhood wounds. I know there are people which are not passionate about these subjects, but they really, really do. And I had a gentleman yesterday on my live called Edward Sanchez. Thank you so much for what is coming out of my mouth? Like I'm blowing balloons. It feels weird. It makes me laugh. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mamma Mia. The oregano. There we are. It comes out, the oregano. Oh, my Lord. Yes, yes. Mama G. Mamma Mia, Mama G. It's coming out now. Yeah, so this gentleman was on my live yesterday, and he said that he watched one of my videos about adult children which are rejecting their parents. And he said, "Oh, I'm begging you, can you please send me this information?" And he really even called me a lot of time. Karima, hey, it's so lovely to see you. Love oregano oil. Lovely to see you. Welcome to my live. It's so great to see you, my lovely. I hope your daughter feels better soon. I send her all my love. Okay. Yeah, so I'm having oils here. I can't remember. I think it was oregano, but I talk so much, I forget what I put. Yeah. Again, and that gentleman said, "Can you please give me like the script kind of, the expression of what you wrote in that or what you spoke about in that video?" And I'm going to send it to him. But if you want like a detailed version, I have 2 videos on YouTube on childhood wounds. Those are a must to see. Those are having actually the most views, which means that you people are actioning on what I'm saying. So that's great. Okay, so we continue. Where do you feel rejected or judged, my lovely, with psoriasis? Where do you feel, that you are not at peace with who you are? You compare yourself to others, you criticize yourself. It's about your skin is about identity. And again, psoriasis appears when identity feels under attack. So you see, the fact that you're going to the pharmacy, the fact that you are doing all the cleanses in the world and so on, until you work with the conflict, until you work with your emotions, it won't disappear. Doesn't matter what you're doing from the outside. It needs to be from the inside. It's conflict, the core conflict is separation conflict. It's that self-attack and rejection. So that's what you need to work on. Okay? Is that emotional shock, because we know in New Germanic medicine everything comes from a shock. It involves separation, rejection, and loss of contact. And of course, the skin will react very strongly in your case during the healing phase. But it's the healing. But you think, oh my God, I'm sick. I have psoriasis. I'm sick. No, it's actually the healing phase. Okay, because the chronic stress keeps that conflict active, and it's leading to recurrent symptoms. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. I hope you do action on this information that I'm giving you, because you need, the psoriasis, it reflects unresolved separation. And I'm curious, do you want to like publicly declare who is that, who are you separating from? What kind of conflict is there? I'm curious to know more. I love to talk to people. I want to know their situations. Okay, and all of this separation conflict is also coupled with self-rejection and also with irritation. Use frankincense a lot. You know, it supports it. One of the best, I will call it the best for skin regeneration. It encourages also that emotional acceptance. Okay. Psoriasis. Ioana, I'm just literally saying now. So, because we're discussing psoriasis, and the essential oils for psoriasis are frankincense, skin regeneration, very important. Helichrysum, again, very important oil for the skin. Lavender, it calms that inflamed skin. Tea tree, it's a must, you know, purification, and so on. Copaiba, again, very highly inflammatory response. It calms, you know, it deeply calms. It's one of my favorite oils. I think I finish one copaiba every 2 weeks, and it's deeply calming the nervous system. And not only that, you need supplements as well. And I'm going to deepen with my omegas. But let me put two more oils until, thank you, until there are some more questions from you. I can see that I spilled everywhere some bits and pieces, but doesn't matter. So I'm going to put some, let's put some petit grain. Okay, and I'm waiting for the next questions. And until then, I'm going to deepen with more oils and with my omegas. And thank you so much for the hearts, for the presence tonight. I'm very, very grateful, very grateful. I normally don't ask for anything, but tonight I was thinking, you know, it's good that to exchange that energy, document your knowledge and write a book. Yeah, that's a very good. Thank you. I really appreciate you for this. Thank you. Oh, Gary, thank you so much. Hello, good evening. Oh, mom. Yeah, I can't pronounce that, but I don't want to sound very funny like a clown pronouncing your TikTok. Yeah. Where are you connecting from, by the way? Which country? Good evening, doctor. I'm not a doctor. You know, I'm not a doctor. I am a social worker by profession. And, yeah, I'm a holistic practitioner. I am passionate about to understand in every ailment, every disease from a body, mind, and spirit perspective. You can call me Jim. Okay, lovely, Jim. Also, I want to understand the new Germanic medicine conflict, because it's important to go deep. And I had Fabienne here the other day, I think it was yesterday, where she declared in the chat that a new Germanic medicine approach changed her life. And Fabienne is in my WhatsApp chat. Okay. Where are you from? I'm from Romania, Eastern Europe, originally, but I live in the UK for 19 years. I could create a website for you, and you don't need to install anything for free. I used to have a website, but I honestly do not have the time for that. I'm really, really busy. Messages, people are messaging me a lot. So I don't know if I will have the time to take another task on my. So, yeah, this is celery seed. Celery seed. Okay, nomad. No, nomad. I created for you. I know it's for free, but it needs maintenance, and it also needs investment. When I take on something, like for example, these live videos, the fact that I'm posting every day one video, comes with a responsibility and also with accountability. For me, it's very important to keep to my promises and to do them. Okay, so yeah. No, not sedari. No, not sedari seeds. It's celery. Celery. I know I pronounce it weird because of my accent, but it's celery. It's celery seeds. Okay, and also I was posting on my WhatsApp about Spanish sage. So I'm going to deepen with Spanish sage. So if you haven't read the description about Spanish sage, go and read it in the WhatsApp. This is just for my private group, the people who already chose me as their doTERRA consultant. And on that chat, we put different information for them. So yeah, that is Spanish sage. Okay. So let me see. I can see a comment in Romanian. Okay, is it possible to put it in ink? I can see that. What oil to use? I said about Purigo nodules already. Edward, I messaged you. So yeah. Please go and watch the videos, please. There you'll find the it's messages everywhere coming. So I can see only a heart there, and I will say that you're asking for a child 3 years old that kind of has that cough. I know, an app. Okay, well, message me and we can discuss about that. I am extremely technical. I have no idea how to use anything technical. I can only know to press a button to go live, and that's it. Honestly, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, see you soon. Take care, my lovely. Let's just go, and I'm going to speak in English. I hope you do understand. Okay. That 3 years old child which has the cough, it has irritation, inflammation on the airways. This is what's happening. Let me put the Clarisage, and we're talking a little bit. I need to concentrate when I count the oils or see them. Otherwise, I'm putting them all over the place. I have I'm renowned for that. So irritation on the airways, inflammation. Also, the body is trying to clear something which is there. That he or she does that. Maybe it is mucus. Maybe it is irritation. Maybe it is that. If you had a book, I would buy it. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. So that's I'm going to speak in English here. Yeah, is that stagnation that is trying to take out through that cough? It's dry irritation, productive. Tell me what it is. Tell me in the chat. Because a cough is when the body is trying to release something, is trying to push something out which doesn't belong to it, and that's pure body. But we go into the mind to see exactly what's happening there as well, while I'm taking another capsule before I spill it. And it is really something, this celery went I can taste the celery in my mouth. So in the mind, what's happening with your child, with the 3 years old? Suppressed words. They want to say something and they suppress it. They suppressed emotions. What's the time actually? Almost 10 o'clock. Okay. So they have that suppressed emotions, frustration that can't be expressed. They're feeling unheard. Maybe they're trying to say something to you, maybe to the teacher, maybe to someone else's, and they feel unheard because everyone is pushing them away. Rejection, wound of rejection here. Okay, go to my YouTube channel. It's called Mihaela Hegarty. I have 2 videos there on the childhood wounds, and you'll be able to understand more about that. Also, the child is unable to speak freely, and that's why it has that thing during the evening when he's trying to cough. What is he, she, don't express, that they feel to express, but the body is not letting them. So that's what's happening there. Does your culture practice divination with dreams, tea leaves? Well, it has nothing to do with my culture, to be honest with you. Yes, they are into natural healing, because it's coming from my great grandfather with the salt and so on. But yeah, it's I am passionate about that. And regardless of my culture, there are people who are doing whatever. I'm passionate about holistic healing. I'm passionate about healing with plants, deepen with plants. So interesting. What type of natural salt? Celtic salt, Himalayan salt, if you have it, sea salt. Yeah, it's all good there. It's not. I'm going to also take my omegas, because it's yeah. Do you know? Perfect goal. Okay. Yeah. And let's see exactly what, if we have other questions on YouTube as well. Okay. No. Do you know, what would you know to help narcolepsy? Okay, let's just have a discussion about this as well, and then we'll let me take this first. This is my omegas. Omega, okay, omega. This is in my daily routine, on a supplement which should not be missing from anyone. Narcolepsy, is that sudden, sleep episodes, extreme, the daytime sleepiness, disruption of the circadian rhythm, very much so. So this omega has fish oil and also olive oil. So it's a bit greasy, but it's very, very good for you. I'm going to put it like that. I put it on me. Very good, but I find it hard to get it in front of you because of the way that I hold it. What I will normally do, let's say that I'm not live, I will just put it like that. That's what I would do. Yeah, it's very delicious. Very delicious. Okay. So coming back to you to discuss after I took my omega, narcolepsy, nervous system, it struggles to regulate alertness. It struggles to regulate rest. Your body shuts down. It doesn't want to recover, from that sleep, deep exhaustion. You have deep exhaustion in your body. Again, how is your life? Is it like that rat race? Wake up, eat, go to work, come back, eat dinner, and then repeat. So that kind of things. Please comment in the chat and tell me, because that element, narcolepsy that you have, is the body is processing that emergency rest button. The body is pressing that emergency constantly. And the mind, what's happening there? Chronic mental overload, stress. You have that pressure all the time, pressure to perform, pressure to be perfect, pressure to to be okay, And, again, feeling overwhelmed, feeling unable to keep up with what's happening around you. You have a lot of burnout. And the mind, of course, if the mind is exhausted beyond the limits that it can cope with, it will show. It will show in the body, because that's what it is. Now I only have one meal a day, and I can't work as I have, and I really calm and meditate. Okay, something is happening there. Once you have it, maybe your spirit, because narcolepsy, it reflects that your spirit has deep fatigue. And again, you need to go deep. Something happened. Otherwise, you will not have diseases. And people need to understand every disease, apart from accidents and apart from poisoning, they come from a shock. They come from a problem that that you're experiencing, body, mind, and spirit. You have a desire to escape the pressure from your day-to-day life. You have that desire to escape the reality, but you find it difficult in staying present and staying in the reality that it is in front of you. Where are you pushing yourself too hard? That's the kind of questions that you should ask yourself. Where you are trying to escape, or what are you trying to avoid? I'm a happy person. Yes, I used to be like that, but not now. Happy for about... So when did this happen then in your body? When this started, narcolepsy, I can't even say it. When did that start to happen? Because your core conflict, according to the New Germanic Medicine, it's an exhaustion about 10 years ago. Yeah. It's extreme exhaustion. You need to go deep. I don't know you. It's just from some questions, that you're asking, but you need to go deep. Extreme exhaustion conflict. That collapse after prolonged stress. Again, long-term emotional stress with no recovery. Your brain is irritated. It begs for protection. It begs for self-care, and you're ignoring it. Something is happening there. You should not have any disease in your body if you are aligned, if you are okay with yourself. Something is happening there, and the sleep sleep attacks, are occurring when vigilance can no longer be maintained. And from the New Germanic Medicine perspective, this narcolepsy is like a protective shutdown, okay? And again, after a very prolonged stress, after a very prolonged, like everything alert that you are. Yeah, so essential oils that I recommend are vetiver. So that is our vetiver, okay? That it's very deeply grounding. And I recommend, I'm curious, why is it showing one? Oh, you're asking to come into my live, but I'm not going to, not at the moment, because I want to, someone is asking to come into my life, but no. So vetiver, it's very grounding because it's a root oil. I'm actually going to take my Meta Power as well. Meta Power, Zendocrine, Copaiba, and so stay here. So how to see how I take my supplements, my 4 supplements. I'm going to put some more water. And apart from vetiver, which is grounding, it stabilizes your nervous system and so on. I recommend you frankincense, copaiba, because they are top oils for nervous system regulation. Okay, let's just put my collagen. Also, I will recommend you peppermint. The way that you should use it, you put 1 drop of peppermint onto your thumb. Let's just try to concentrate and put it on your thumb. Okay, there we are. And then you press it on the roof of the mouth. You press it for about 5 minutes. I won't press it for 5 minutes because then I can't speak. But when I am deepening with them on my own, I do. I also recommend you Balance oil, Balance Touch, or the 15 milliliter version, because this is a very grounding blend. And also it supports your nervous system regulation. And as supplements, please take magnesium. Take our magnesium, which looks like that. Okay, that's good. So let's see another question here. What's good for acne? But yeah, we need to understand it. Do you know how to help my daughter stop bedwetting at night? She's almost 5. Yeah, we'll talk about that as well. What is that you put in your mouth? It was a peppermint. Okay. Yeah, it's very interesting. I'll give you the acne one as well. But when we're looking at the body wetting, yeah, now a lot of questions are coming at the same time. And happens very few months. Okay, let's just talk about one by one, because then I get confused. And acne. Okay, stay here, and please be patient with bedwetting. I hope I will try to, address it shortly, but I can't, because we need to go deep into understanding conflicts. We need to understand holistic perspective, body, mind, and spirit. I'll speak the same for the bedwetting, but let's do acne first, okay? Frankincense. How would I take the frankincense and vetiver? It's not vetiver, it's vetiver. Yeah, my daughter. Yeah, going to bed. So acne, for frankincense and vetiver, not vetivert. It depends on what illness and diseases you have, because not one size fits all. And normally how I advise people taking them is when I discuss with them and they buy the oils from me. So I'm going to put this collagen, but we're speaking acne. And again, I normally don't ask for any presents, but tonight, if you feel called of donating, I really appreciate you, and I wish you to come back a million times more to you. Thank you so much for all the presents that you gave me. It was the what came about neuropathy, pain, and psoriasis. We just discussed about psoriasis. I have 2 questions. If you are patient, then I will address the neuropathy pain. But please let me discuss about acne and bedwetting. I hope you do have the patience. So acne, it's inflammation, a lot of sebum, it's blocked pores, also bacterial imbalances, and they are very much linked to hormonal shifts, to gut imbalances. Also, it needs that detox overload, because your skin, it's trying to push something out and you're not listening. Okay, you are not listening. Good evening, hello everyone, welcome. And your acne is your body trying to express that internal imbalances that it goes through, and it is expressing it through the skin. In your mind, what's happening there is that inner tension. You have inner tension, you have a lot of frustration, you have that suppressed anger, irritation, self-criticism. You are probably a perfectionist. So that's what's happening there. The stress is related, it's to the skin. It's the fear of being seen. Again, think about that. Why are you scared? Go back to your childhood wounds. Go back and watch my videos on YouTube, the childhood wounds. Because when emotions are held in you, in the limbic system, this is why essential oils are coming as healers, because they go straight into the limbic system and they take out those emotions to the surface, and the healing starts. Because when these emotions are held in, the skin, they're trying to exit these emotions. Thank you so much for the heart. I really appreciate it. And I have a lot of gratitude towards you. So when they are, the emotions are trying to come out through the skin, because you are not expressing your emotions, they're coming out through the skin with acne. Okay. I'm a true perfectionist, and I'm in nursing school doing an accelerating program. Well, just be mindful, because if you don't express those emotions, the skin will become the exit for that emotions, and you'll continue to have acne. Spiritually, the acne reflects a conflict with yourself around identity. Every skin issue, and we have, I think, at least 3 questions tonight about skin, either psoriasis or other issues with the skin. It's a conflict around identity. It's a conflict about self-image, okay? Fear of being seen, fear of being judged, fear of being rejected. And here we go back to the childhood wounds. If people will understand those 2 videos, those are crucial, because those are molding us as adults. This is how you will understand you as an adult better by watching those 2 videos. Go on my YouTube right now. Come out of this live for a second. Go on the YouTube, put Mihaela Hegarty, find my channel, and look at those 2 videos. It's called The Childhood Wounds. It's very important to look at them. You will understand why do you have that fear of being rejected? Why do you have that fear of being judged? That resistance to be fully yourself, to be fully seen. You'll understand through those videos. Why am I comfortable, not to be seen? That's the questions that you associated, you identified yourself. I'm not enough. What part of you that you are rejecting? Your face, it's about identity, your face. Okay, acne appears when identity feels under pressure. That's what it is. Your conflict. New Germanic medicine. How many of you know about that? New Germanic medicine. Have you studied it? Have you even heard about it? Great videos you have. Thank you. What is the accent you have? Where are you from? Slavic. So I am not far from there, but it's interesting. Although I'm from Romania, I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. I am from Romania, which is Eastern Europe. I was born there and lived for about 28 years in Romania. But Romanian language is very much Latinic. So very close to Italian, very close to Spanish, very close to, Latinic languages, not Slavic. So although we are neighbors with Ukraine, we are neighbors with Moldova, we are neighbors with, those countries from ex-Yugoslavia and so on, like all of those, Bulgaria as well. I don't understand those languages, because they are, as you said, they are Slavic languages. My language is more Latinic. So it's a country surrounded by Slavic, but I love Romania. hijacked there a lot. I am from Slovakia. Oh, that's lovely. Amazing. Yeah, well, you know where Romania is because you use, yeah. So it's great to see you here. Coming back to the to acne. Again, it's from a new Germanic medicine perspective. Acne reflects a conflict around your, self-worth, and also how do you perceive yourself. It's about identity, like I said it throughout. You need to use tea tree. It's a deep cleanser, a deep purifier, but only doTERRA. Don't even dare to put any other firm, any other company on your skin. Don't dare, because that acne is, your pores are so open that if you put any other company there, you will do worse to your skin and your acne will become worse, because essential oils from the shop, first of all, they are not pure, even that they write 100% pure. The industry is very adulterated, very contaminated, okay? So they say it's cleanser, they say it's purifier, but because of their chemical compounds, they put one drop of tea tree, and the rest, who knows what. And the body straight away, SOS, SOS, what's happening? What is he trying to put on the skin? What is that kind of messages it is? And so when you put an impure oil on your face, it will do exactly the opposite. Purifying? No, it will clog even more. Cleansing? No, it will do exactly the opposite. Supports the hormonal balance? No, really, no. It will make you even more imbalance in your body. So only doTERRA. Don't use anything else because, yeah. Lavender, again, it calms the inflammation, it calms the redness. Frankincense, use geranium. Geranium is number one. Rose as well. It balancing that sebum production. It supports emotional harmony. It's lovely. And essential oils work gently. They're calming the skin whilst they also address the emotional side, and they work amazing. Okay. So coming to the bedwetting, what about aloe vera? Yeah, you can use the plant, but the difference between the plant and the essential oil is that essential oils are very concentrated. And for example, to obtain a 15 milliliter bottle of lemon, you need about 50 lemons. So imagine if I'm squeezing one lemon into my drink, it's totally fine. It's totally fine to squeeze a lemon, but it's one lemon. And if I take a drop or two of this, it will be like a lot of lemons. So that's the difference between the plant and the pure essential oil. Of course, we don't have essential oil from aloe vera, but you can use it. Yeah, nobody says it's bad. Absolutely. But it might take longer to heal if you just do it with aloe vera. Try to use essential oils because they are here for coming from God. They are coming to heal us. Okay, and I'm going to bedwetting only if you're still here. Got it. Thank you. We'll be ordering soon. You need to message me for that, so I can send you the link, so you can create your own account and be guided by me. Otherwise, people who are not buying from me, unfortunately, they don't have any guidance. And you can buy from anywhere, really. I don't I don't message people, or I don't know what your decisions will be, guys, after this live. I can't control that. I'm giving just here information. You are acting on that. Please message me in the chat if you are here with a 5-year-old daughter with bedwetting, because if you're not here, then we're skipping this question and we take another one. If you're still here and have the patience to stay, I'm going to speak about bedwetting next. I'm here. Wow, that's amazing. You are very patient because I can talk a lot. So, bedwetting, let's see what's happening. Of course, involuntary urination during sleep. However, at 5, Anna Maria, you're still here. I can see that you're liking the video. You have a 5-year-old son. Tell me what you know from your experience. If I remember being 10 years old and still, bedwetting at 10. I remember, but it's so vivid that I was 10. I was sleeping on a couch and I woke up wet. And I went and told my father, I really did a wee wee on me. And he said, it's fine. But yeah, 10 years old, 5, you can say yes, but 10. Anyway, so is that involuntary urination during sleep? It's all very linked to bladder control. Yeah, bedwetting is an emotional issue. Yeah, but I'm just curious if your children, which are 5, are still urinating, they are still having this bedwetting, Anna Maria. Definitely we'll discuss here body, mind, and spirit and see exactly what's happening emotionally with that child of 5 years old. But I'm just curious if yours or someone as well at the age of 5 which is still having a bedwetting. Okay, so it's bladder control. It's also hormonal signals, maybe ADHD as well. No, since 3, no nappies. Okay, also we may have that delayed nervous system maturity. Have you thought about this, my lovely? Okay. And the body shows difficulty holding and releasing at the night time. And bedwetting is the body's way of expressing that mismatch, between the control and release. So this is what's happening. In the Yeah, thank you so much for the hearts. I am going to mix aloe vera gel, olive oil, tea tree oil, propolis, beeswax. I do not want to use. Thank you so much for the flowers. Vaseline, what do you suggest? Coconut oil, maybe. You're just talking about body. For body, I use essential oils. Honestly, that's it, essential oils. But look at the emotions. I don't hear anything about emotions here. I only hear about body, how you to look after the body. Thank you so much for the love, hearts, flowers. I really appreciate you. In the mind, what's happening with your child in the mind that she still have thank you so much. I really appreciate you. All the gifts and loves and hearts may return to you a million times back. Your child has stress, anxiety. Maybe you don't see it. Are you discussing a lot with her? She, I don't know if it is girl or boy. It's that fear of being punished. It's a fear of punishment. Okay, not being good enough. Again, environment. We need to discuss more. How much can we discuss here in a live? The child also has difficulty in letting go. Thank you so much for the hearts and roses, and thank you. It has difficulty in letting go, maybe control while sleeping. They like to, being a bit bossy. I saw children at 5 years old which are very bossy. So I don't know how yours is. And when the mind is in stress, in constant stress, in constant, thank you so much. Oh, it makes me laugh when I see all of this. Yes, she's bossy. There we are. You answered. I see. It makes me laugh when I. Oh, I thought it was like, yeah, love painting. Oh, was funny. Thank you so much, Anna Maria. I really appreciate you. Yeah, so when the mind is tense, when the mind has a lot of fear, then the body is releasing through this bedwetting. That's what's happening. It's releasing what it can't hold. Thank you. And spirit-wise, is that fear of letting go, releasing control, feeling vulnerable. She feels vulnerable, she feels unsafe. And the questions for you, my lovely, is like, where does she or he, I don't know again what, if you have boy or a girl, where do I need to feel safe to let go? I'm talking about the child. Where do I need to be safe to let go? Okay. A girl. Okay. Yeah. Again, what is she holding into, like tension, stress that she doesn't need? And the bladder represents that control and release. Very important. Bedwetting is a call. It's a call for trust, and it's a call for safety. That's what we need to understand. Okay. New Germanic medicine. Um, what is her relationship with her father? Yeah, that's a very good question as well. I normally go into this kind of discussion in private because I need to understand more. I'm going to take some capsule as well until you're answering that question. This is Meta Power Assist. It controls the blood sugar regulation, one capsule a day. She has a good relationship, but I think she's a bit scared of him. Well, there we are, and we spoke about fear. Because the conflict for the bladder and for bedwetting, it is fear of insecurity related to control or territory. That's it. The first cause of urine leakage is in the elderly and children is a muscle that can't control the urine. Yeah, that gene, that is just physical. We are talking here body, mind, and spirit. Physical, totally right. No problem at all. Okay? Does doTERRA ship to Kuwait? I think you messaged me. I saw I have over 150 messages. Over 150 messages. Really a lot. I'm sorry that it takes me a while to come back to you. I really am. No, we don't ship to Kuwait. It's we ship to UAE, Arab, United Arab, but not Kuwait. I'm so sorry about that. It's not yet there. What capsule? I'm taking Meta Power Assist. Okay, Meta Power Assist, very important for insulin resistance, for blood sugar regulation, to keep the fat cells flat and not mature. That is for me, it's a must every day. So, yeah. Are the products available in London? Yes, they are. You message me and yeah, they are. Where to buy? You message me and I'll send you a link, and through that link, you will be able to buy them. But I will need to understand your ailment. I need to understand your disease, and accordingly give you the best products for that. So that your girl, emotional shock, it's involving fear of punishment. Does the father punish her? Also, it's loss. It's about feeling unsafe. She feels, maybe yes, she has a good relationship with him, like you said, but she is afraid of him, feeling unsafe. Her nervous system keeps bladder control unstable during sleep. Okay, and often appears in children, but can persist if this underlying fear remains. So yeah, you need to go deep. With a strong body and mind, spirit always feels safer. Yeah, and this is why Jean, I saw that you put there, let me go back to your comments. First of urine leakage, it's about the muscle, and totally is. I'm not denying that, but we need to look at emotions as well, because the body, that muscles which are weak and so on, that it's only a third of the thing, of the whole entire picture. You need to look mind, which is emotions, and you also need to look spiritually, because this is when the true healing starts. Exactly the opposite. First emotions, then the body. Yeah, because what did I say? Body is just a third. Look at the mind and the emotions and look at the spirit, and then when the true healing will start. No, she doesn't, he doesn't punish, but she gets impatient sometimes. Yes, I understand, but you don't know how the child is perceiving. And the fact that she still has this bedwetting, that means that her perception might not be the same as yours. For this, for the bedwetting, I would recommend lavender. Very important because it calms the nervous system. It supports that a very restful sleep. Roman chamomile, very safe for children, really good. Diluted with fractionated coconut oil. It reduces anxiety, it reduces tension. That it's very gentle oil for emotional soothing. I will recommend cedarwood, especially on the soles, on the back. Very safe for children, diluted with coconut oil. It supports safety and it encourages that bladder stability. And of course, frankincense. It's a must oil for anyone, adult, children, doesn't matter. It supports deep calm, emotional balance, is the oil of truth, is the oil of cellular regeneration, very important. Um, where are you? Where are you from? Okay, also I will recommend A to Z chewables for children as well as omega. We also have the omegas because this is also important, okay? For brain development, to get all the minerals and vitamins. And we know children and their eating. If, you know, for sure they don't get all the nutrients, and this is why it's important. So you saw me taking the Meta Power Assist, which is about well, like I said, insulin resistance, keeping the fat cells flat, and so on. I'm going to hello, good evening, Joanne, it's lovely to see you. Great to see you. I'm going to take Zendocrine. The next one is Zendocrine. I'm from Italy. Well, lovely to have you here from Italy. I'm going to take one capsule of Zendocrine. They are really, really great to take them. Not big. Yeah, very good. What did you miss? I don't know when you connected here on this live, but we are talking about diseases, we're talking about ailments, we're talking about body, mind, and spirit, and understanding them from a holistic perspective. Body is just 1/3. So people which are just looking at the physical and very biological symptoms, you are only addressing 1/3 of the problem, 1/3 of the healing. And this is why when people are coming to me with messages, I've tried this and I've tried that and I've tried this, oh my God, and I tried all the medication and I tried all the plants and I tried all the teas and I tried all the oils and I tried this. What about your emotions? What about your spiritual? When you will address the other two, this is when you'll heal. Until then, if you address just the body, the symptoms will continue. Is collagen good? Yeah, absolutely. I'm a woman of 48 years old almost. In March, I'm going to be 48. I'm menopausal for 5 years in May. So it's important to sustain and to support my body. If I won't take this collagen, I don't know where my bones will be. Probably cracked by now. So yes, it's absolutely a must. Zendocrine was for liver detox. Very important as well because there are loads of toxins around us. So I'm supporting my liver with that. Good evening, Regina. It's lovely to see you. Still here, Capricorn girl. I love your TikTok ID or nickname. What do you recommend for neuropathy pain and psoriasis? We said, please go and watch my YouTube channel, Mihaela Hegarty. and you will see there, because I'm not going back. For neuropathy pain, I'll tell you now, my 93 years old suffer from severe nerve pain during burnout suggestions. Okay, so let's just talk neuropathy, and then we'll talk about that. If Regina, if you're, and I'm going to close after that. So whoever is here, and I'm not taking any more questions after the neuropathy and Regina's, and that's it. But you can message me, and we'll come. I'm coming again tomorrow, because that's what I do every day. In the body, numbness, tingling, you have pain in extremities. I'm talking neuropathy now. You have weakness, or that loss of sensation, and it is very much caused to nerve inflammation. You have whoever has it has a lot of inflammation in the body. You have that circulation issues. You also have a metabolic stress, and the body shows this communication breakdown between the nerves and the tissues, because neuropathy is the body signaling to you that message that you are you're not traveling clearly. You're not creating that pain. You're not creating that numbness. It is a signal in the mind, that emotional, what's happening emotionally, because again, it's 1/3 its body. Stress, worry, mental overload, you feel disconnected, unsupported, and look at the life situation. Where did she feels like that? How, or frustration, over frustration, and especially regards to own limitation. The fact that she can't move freely, the fact that she in regards to movement or sensations, this creates frustration. And of course, that multiplies and multiplies and multiplies. And when the mind feels blocked or overwhelmed, unsupported, of course, the body will show. And this is what I say. I think we have a calling in Romanian, moară stricată. I don't know exactly how to translate it, but I'm saying over and over and over again, like repeat. If the mind feels blocked, if the mind feels overwhelmed, then the body will mirror. And all of these emotions, all of this stress, all of these blockages, all of this overwhelm will come out in a form or another. In your case, neuropathy, okay? Difficulty moving forward, that is spiritually. It has been... Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Also, tonight is about presence. It's about exchange that energy. I would appreciate any exchange of presence from you if you want, if you feel called. No pressure. So again, fear of vulnerability. It's that also frustration of losing independence, because it's hard with neuropathy, right? So where am I feeling stuck? Where am I feeling unsupported? How can I move forward safely? It's all of these questions, that I'm saying, questions, existential questions that you should start asking yourselves. Nerves that carry messages of connection. Neuropathy also, it shows where support or support communication has been lost, and this is what you need to look at. Can you tell me what is the name of your channel? So the name of my channel is Mihaela Hegarty. It's enough to go and put in the YouTube Mihaela Hegarty, and there you will find my channel, whereby you can, I'm live there right now, so I can see myself here. I can see 2 people right now here on YouTube. So I am live. Yeah. Here just in front of me where I'm looking, it's YouTube, and somewhere there is TikTok. So I am live. I hope soon to be live on Instagram as well. host now. Okay, thank you. Your Germanic medicine, new Germanic medicine conflict. Thank you so much for the hearts. I really appreciate you. Is the conflict of feeling powerless, feeling unsupported. Thank you so much for the gifts. I really appreciate you. But you are right in the rest. But you are right in the rest of the causes. I am not rejecting in what you are saying. Of course, no. I am here to give information. Some of them may match, some of them may not. So I'm not a reader in the stars. I'm just saying from what I know, from what I read, from what I supported people with the same conditions. I'm also expressing from what the results that where I've seen amazing and transformational results in the moment when they went deeper, not just body. They went into emotional and they identified the emotional shock. They went deep. What fears do you have? What kind of abandonment? They went into the childhood and saw, oh, my father abandoned me, and so on. And they have neuropathy now in the adulthood because of abandonment from the childhood. It's very related. Very related. And this is why when I see, oh, I'm doing a detox, I'm eating healthy, that's body. Where is the mind and the spirit? That nobody tells me in the comments about those. But yes, about the body, everyone is bothered. Everyone wants to have the best body. But feelings are also part of the body. Feelings, the spiritual side as well. And believe it or not, they are all interrelated. And until you don't comment in, let me see, there are other comments, but I can't see them. Green veins all over my legs and are very noticeable. Are you doing a lot of strength? This is when they're also coming out. But tell me more about that, Bella. And I want to. Normally, I said I don't take any more questions. So nerve pathways, they respond to reduce that sensation, and they create pain. Okay, chronic stress, prolonged nerve dysfunction. And from a new Germanic medicine perspective, neuropathy, it affects a nervous system, that is protecting itself due to unresolved fear, unresolved vulnerability. Yes, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thank you so much for that. You need, first oil is helichrysum. Helichrysum is protecting that nerve, it supports the nerve regeneration. It reduces inflammation. Frankincense, a must. You need to embalm yourself in frankincense, the oil of truth, the oil of cellular regeneration, encourages that the deep nervous system repair. Pure, but you need pure doTERRA only frankincense. Nothing else will work. I can guarantee you now, you will waste your money if you buy it from anywhere else. It will be a waste of money. Lavender you need, reduces nerve irritation, all of that emotional stress, tension. Copaiba should be in your daily routine there with neuropathy. It supports it's a highly anti-inflammatory oil, and the response with nerve healing. It's a must. You need also supplements, the LLVs. You need the omega-3. I just took the omega-3 there. I'm going to take, I took my magnesium, and I'm going to take my probiotics. Okay. BB Assist. BB Assist, our probiotics. I don't have them here, but you'll need enzymes as well. Enzymes. You need PB Restore. You need DDR Prime, because that is also cellular regeneration. So you will need all of that. Neuropathy is not something that you take a tea and then it will go. No, it needs to go very deep, and especially body, mind, and spirit. Yeah, so I'm going to put all of this here. I look funny when I do that. But I want you to see that it is there. Some people like to put it in water and dissolve it. I don't. I love the taste. And therefore, in my mouth, it goes straight away. I love it. So I'm going to deepen again with Meta Power. Let me go quickly into the questions. Okay, let me see the YouTube as well. No. Okay. Let me see the question. What did you say, Regina? There, spinal nerve. Yeah, you see that is also related. If you're intentionally purchased, if you're intentionally unintentionally purchased an unacceptable frankincense oil, can it be used to remove adhesives? Oh, yeah, you can use it for that kind of things. Don't put it on your body or in or on your body. If you want to use it for something else, do, because probably although you still inhale it, but if it just to get rid of it quickly, don't. On this channel you will understand and you will be empowered to make healthier decisions than from what you made them in the past. And here you will see that I only promote and speak about doTERRA essential oils. These are the purest on the planet. Nothing compares to this. Nothing. You will see straight away when you hold one of these and hold one of those, instantly your body will understand it. No, I don't want to co-host. Thank you. I'm going to decline it. Instantly, the body will feel it. Spinal degeneration. Regina, I need to know exactly if you're still here. If not, like a labor, yeah, that's fine. You can do that. That's okay, but don't buy that again, and especially don't put it in your body, because that your body will not recognize the chemical compounds, and you will have exactly the opposite effect. Frankincense is highly anti-inflammatory oil, so it will create a lot of inflammation in your body, because it's like putting more chemicals in your body which the body doesn't recognize. Regina, if you're not here, we're not talking about spinal degeneration. So I'm going to take my capsule until you respond, and then I'm going to close this live, because I'm talking for exactly 1 hour and 53 minutes. But I can talk quite a lot. Okay, Meta Power soft gels. It's helping me as well with maintaining my weight without putting anything on. So 3 of these capsules, very important. Again, insulin resistant, sugar regulation, keeping the fat cells flat. I think Regina left. Yeah, people are asking questions, but you need to have patience, because if I have another question before yours, if it's normal to address that one first. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to take Copaiba and then we close the live, but not before you're here to get a lot of information, to listen to your and to understand your ailments, your diseases from a holistic perspective, body, mind, and spirit. Also from a new Germanic medicine, we identify the conflict and start your healing. You are here to get information, to work on your system of belief. I also teach, I also educate on information about the oils and also on mindset, very important mindset, system of beliefs, to empower you to take assumed decisions about your health, because until now, based on your information, your system of beliefs, your thoughts, you took actions and you've got or not results. This is why majority of you here probably would like to hear about the different ailments, diseases, and start thinking, yes, maybe I should address the spiritual and the mind side as well. Maybe I should. I'm going to take. It's a must. I'm telling you. Until you don't address those, healing will not start. Healing will not start. Just the body is just 1/3. People need to understand. And tonight, I'm very grateful for any presence from you that you feel like and you're open to do it. No pressure. Copaiba, anti-inflammatory. It's a must in my day-to-day life, together with oils. So tomorrow again, I am coming live with you. We'll take some more questions. We'll learn some more. And until then, I wish you a very good evening. I'm going to close YouTube first. Yoga practice, body, mind.